everyone, welcome back to my channel. As promised, I made a video of how I achieved this burgundy wine color in my hair. I know you guys are like, oh my god, her hair is red, and that's how I was too. Anywho, it didn't take me, well, it did take a while because originally I had, this is the same hair that I ombre previously in a video. So basically, in a nutshell, you'll see it all in the video, but I'll just tell you what I did really quick. So since the hair was already previously bleached, I bleached the top part that was not previously bleached first in order to achieve a uniform color. So with the powder bleach that I use the same bleach that I used last time. I'll link it. I'll leave the product down below. I used a 40 volume developer, and I just used the Sally brand Salon Care developer. And I left it on for about 20 minutes, and then I bleached the whole hair and left that on for about, I want to say 45-50 minutes, maybe about an hour. And so I achieved a lighter uniform color for all 4 of my bundles. And then I blow dried it, and then I let it air dry overnight. And I used this Ion Color Brilliance Creme, here you go, cream dye. The color I used was 4IR 44.66. medium intense red, so it's supposed to be like a burgundy reddish color, but as you can see going through the hair, I kind of did it so that way it would have like highlights, so I put less of the color on the previously bleached hair than I did on the rest of the hair. I did that purposely. So I used this. I used 6 of these. The reason why I used so much was it was buy 2 get 1 free. So I mean, might as well just buy 4 and get 2 free, right? So anyway, I used 6 of these on 4 bundles. You really don't need that much, but I wanted the color to be very, very intense because I was bleaching it blonde before I was dyeing it, so I wanted it to be very intense. Then I used a 10 volume developer with this. The reason I use a 10 volume is because I was not trying to lighten the hair any more than it already was lightened. So I used a 10 volume developer in order for the hair to deposit, the dye to deposit onto the hair. I left the dye on the hair. It says for 45 minutes, but I left it on for like 2 hours, and then I washed it off. When I washed it off, I made sure I rinsed it so that the water was running clear. I rinsed it as much as I could. I didn't shampoo the hair. I only co-washed it. So after I co-washed it, I did a deep condition on the hair. So I put hair oil mixed with my conditioner, mixed with some hair lotion, and then I put it all in a plastic bag all together. I let it sit for about 20 minutes, and then my secret is I put it in the microwave. Let that simmer. Yeah, so I put the bag of hair with conditioner in the microwave for about 1 minute, waited 30 seconds, and then put it in for another minute. When I took it out, it was scorching hot. So then I rinsed it off with cool water, and when I did, the hair came out super silky. Like, I love hair that just moves with you, like, woo! Yes, honey. Anywho, yeah, so that's what I did to deep condition the hair, and that's actually brought back life to the hair after I bleached it for the ombre. Like, it was really bad. But anywho, yeah, so that's what I did to the hair in a nutshell. Then I just kind of threw, and then I'm totally lying, that's not in a nutshell. And then I made a U-part wig. So I did it like that because originally with this hair I did not purchase a closure, and this is just for in between time hair until I decide to do something else with it. I think this is a perfect fall color. I think it's beautiful. I think it's gorgeous. This is the first time I've done a bold color to my hair. I usually stick with my browns and my blacks. Even the ombre was a big stretch for me, but I think I'm going to experiment with color a lot more. I absolutely love this color. It's gorgeous. It just screams Leisha. Can you tell I'm feeling myself? I just love it. And then the hair is so bouncy. I cut bangs into it as well. I usually don't do a middle part either, but I decided, why the hell not? Like, just do a middle part for now. And I can switch it and make it a side part if I want, or a very low part if I like. So it's up to me. And if I decide to get a closure, I can definitely do this. So yeah, this is a U-part wig. It is not a sew-in as how I had my ombre before. So yeah. Anywho, enough of me rambling. I'll get to the video of how everything was done. And I'll leave a link for all the products that I use down below. Also, I'll leave a link for this hair as well. And I hope you enjoy. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. As you can see, this was my previously ombre hair. So the top part is significantly darker than the bottom. So I took it from that and I did that. So if you're interested in how I did that, definitely stay tuned. So first you want to mix your bleach and your 40 volume developer. I used just a powder bleach and I just mixed it until it was a creamy pudding consistency. This job can be pretty messy, so make sure you have gloves. Me being a very bad example, I'm not wearing gloves while I'm mixing this, but do not follow my example. Please do wear gloves. Also, if you're going to be using a table or a flat surface, make sure you use like a garbage bag to cover the surface or something like that. You're also going to need aluminum foil. Aluminum foil kind of helps keep the heat inside and it helps process the hair faster. So those are just some tips that you might need. So while working with bleach, bleach turns pretty quickly, so you want to get it on the hair as fast as possible. So I'm just using my hands as well as gloves, and I'm just trying to coat every single strand of the hair in order to better help do that, like flip it open and add more product. Also, you can use a wide tooth comb and comb right through the product there. I only applied the bleach to the top of the hair at first, and then afterwards I applied it to the bottom at the end of the processing stage. So as soon as I saw that the hair was turning, I applied it then to the bottom so that it could be one uniform color. Then to speed up the process, I will fold them into the aluminum foil in order to keep the heat in there and to make the process a lot faster. So this is the hair after it was bleached and washed out with conditioner and blow dried. So now I'm mixing in my color. As I mentioned before, it's a color ion color. First, I kind of fold over the foil in order to get every single piece of the product out of the tube there. And I believe it is one part dye and 2 parts developer. Once again, I did not measure. I kind of did this so that it is once again a pudding consistency. With cream dyes, you want it to be that pudding yogurt kind of consistency, so that is thick enough to coat every strand of the hair. Here you can see me applying the color onto the bleached hair.
So I'm going in a down up motion. So I'm attacking the ends first, and then I'm going onto the bleached hair. I'm not only putting the color on the bleached hair, I'm also going on top where there is no bleach by the roots, because I want it to look as uniform as possible. Make sure you are fully coating the hair, otherwise you will have some spots that do have the blonde in it, so you don't want it to look too weird. If you want the highlights like I mentioned before, just apply less bleach on those portions of the hair, and sorry, not bleach, dye on those portions of the hair, so that way it'll come out like a highlight kind of effect. And then wrap that in foil and place it aside, and then continue the same process with your other bundles. As mentioned before, I left the dye on for about 2 hours, and then I just co-washed it and then deep conditioned, and this is what I came up with. I also made a U-part wig with this hair. It is a custom unit that I made by myself, so if you do want a tutorial on how I make my U-part wigs with or without a closure, please do let me know. Here's just a shot of how it looks on. It's really pretty. And yeah, if you enjoyed this tutorial, please do let me know. Don't forget to share, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!